All right. Hello. Hello. Welcome back to Billionaire Baddie Divine Feminine Tarot. Also, what the fuck is going on? Tarot, depending on the day. All right. I feel the need to tap into your love life today. So, we will be doing a pick a card love reading. All right. Here, if you are new, make sure, my beautiful baddie, divine feminine, that you subscribe, hit the notification bell so you do not miss a live or when I upload a psychic reading. Make sure you are liking the videos. Comment below because I read all of my comments. And best friend, if you want to be wherever I am, that's that Michael Jackson song. I want to be wherever you are. Okay, that could be a channeled message, all right, for some of you. Make sure you tap into VIP Patreon, all right? All access tier. It gives you all access to all of my psychic readings on all of my YouTube platforms, in addition to content that I release exclusively and only in VIP, all right? Also, VIP is the only place you can get access to my psychic prediction receipts. All right. So I do world predictions. I'm not just talking up my ass. I post the receipts in VIP Patreon. So there ultimately is where you want to be. I do have a YouTube members. All of those links are on the community board. YouTube members is for those of you that like true crime psychic investigations, world predictions, sometimes politics. All right. You can also find me there. That being said, all right, let's get into your pick a card for this 9-9 portal. I want to do something very, very special for you. All right, so let's lock in and get your decks. All right, so the first deck, deck number one, will be this Jane Austen, okay, tarot deck. All right, for you, deck number one. Number one. All right. Deck number two will be This Might Hurt Tarot. All right. Deck number two. All right. Yeah, I heard separation. That might be for someone who's going through separation. All right. And deck number three. Okay. The standard, which is tarot. All right. I'm hearing this may be for those of you that are trying to manifest, okay, the perfect partner or manifest your person back. Take that how it resonates. Let's go with deck number one. What do they want to say to you right now? Okay, on the three. What do they want to say to my beautiful baddies right now? Should I write that down? All right. All right, 9-9 portal. What do my beautiful baddies, what does their person want to say to them? All right. We have the sun. Someone is wondering why you are resisting them. Okay, here. All right. They may want to have a conversation like, why are you holding back from me? Okay. Don't I make you happy? Somebody might have a little bit of insecurities. All right, I feel like you make them incredibly happy, but because you are kind of resisting them or playing coy, all right, somebody feels like they should have bagged you by now or something like that. And with this window here, it's kind of giving a window of opportunity, like, what are you waiting for? Okay, let's do this. And you may be hesitating. Why are you hesitating? All right, so we have 10 of cups. Maybe your family could be an issue. Maybe your family and friends, don't really like this person or trust this person. They definitely want to build a future with you. They could want to have kids, okay, and all of that. But there's something, again, family could be standing in the way. You may think that they're a little immature, okay, or you may feel like it took them a little too long to come to the conclusion that you are the one. And so it's very much giving. All right. you already knew that you wanted to build a future with this person. You already knew that you wanted to marry this person, have a family, have the house, have the kids. And maybe at first they were the ones who were resistant. They were the ones who were acting mature. They were the ones that that were taking their time. Now all of a sudden they have this epiphany and now you, okay, are being reserved here. All right. Yeah, it's like it's kind of the energy, maybe you guys have a history, all right? Maybe you knew them when they were a little bit younger, some time has passed, or again, it just could be a level of immaturity. Somebody kind of wanted to have you as like this seat filler while they kind of grew into, uh this king of wands type energy now that they have the passion, now that they have the excitement, you're not so thrilled, you're not so thirsty to jump on the opportunity, okay, here. And so it's like now they're aggressive, now they have the time, now they have the energy, but not when you were showing that effort, not when you were showing that love, all right? Clarify? Yeah, 10 of wands. Okay. And I feel like despite all of their best efforts, you are shutting this down. I feel like they hurt your feelings, all right? They may be trying to move forward without actually like giving you an apology for how they treated you, for how they made you wait, all right? And it's like no matter what they're coming up with, their excuses, it really sounds like you're should you decide to take this person back, it's like you're going to make them work for it. Maybe you had a little bit more lenience and patience, before, but now after everything that has transpired, I just keep like, I don't believe you. Like, I don't believe you. Or maybe you just feel like they're just telling you what you want to hear. I'm hearing like this person kind of pulled the rug out from up under you, all right. So with this 10 of wands, okay, I heard they left you reeling or something they did or a prior separation, it left you reeling. Now, after this epiphany that you are the one they want to be with, they're coming in with all of this effort, all of this, okay, well, let's do it now. And it's like, well, I wanted to do it then. And you were kind of playing games and you haven't even offered a sincere apology. Okay, a lot of this energy going on, they could have very well been juggling, okay, you with someone else. This could be, again, that time old tale after they went over and found out the grass wasn't greener on the other side. Now all of a sudden, oh my God, that was my wife. Let me run back. Let me go get my wife. And you're just like, wife, where? Wife where? Okay, or what makes you think that after you wait until you're older and all of this that I would still want you? Somebody felt like you would always be there. You would always be waiting around, all right, with this 2 of pentacles. And it could be now they have all this energy because you have options. All right. With this hanged man, all right. This could be a younger person versus an older person or an immature energy versus somebody that really wants to be a life partner, really wants to be a husband. So now you're understanding you could be shutting this person down. Maybe you have an offer on the table, or maybe you have someone that is putting in the effort, or you're going to have someone that puts in the effort from day one, and now you have this other person rushing back, trying to put a claim on you. And the sad part about it is like they want to pick up where they left off with you, like you were just sitting there pining and just waiting for them. And meanwhile, you have this person, or you're going to have this new person who puts in that effort from day one, who states their intention from day one. And now, suddenly, with this 2 of Pentacles and this hangman energy, you have a decision to make, and you're just like, what is it going to take? Who is this really, who's really going to put in the work? You may even go a little reclusive so you could sit back and see, okay, who is really, okay, going to put in the effort, who is serious. It's giving very much put up or shut up. That's how you will make this decision. But I'm not going to make a decision just because you're here, And I feel like some of the feelings you may have had for them, all right, because of how I heard open ended, how they left this situation is the reason that you have strong boundaries now. And even though you could or have somebody showing all this effort, all right, you may be a little leery of them because this person did the same thing, right? Uh, Gave you all these promises just to kind of pull the wool over your eyes, pull the rug from up under your feet, all right? And so I feel like you're looking at these two individuals until it's like, until I'm sure, all right, that you are serious about your intentions with me, I'm just going to sit back and observe. I'm hearing you're not really in a rush. And the fact that, they may be rushing you, and the only reason, again, that they're rushing you right now is because they have competition. You're going to hold back and you're just going to watch and you're just going to monitor. And I'm hearing to see who is worth my time now. All right. So that is pile number one. All right. I kind of like it. I kind of like you really saying, you want me? You better work. Okay. You better work, bitch. Okay. It's giving Britney Spears. You better work, bitch. All right. And you're going to see these two men competing for you, competing for happily ever after with you. Let's go to pile number two. All right. On the 12, I feel like I need to write this down somewhere. Okay. Pile number two. All right. Got 312 on this 9-9 portal. What do they want to say to you right now? I hope wherever you are, you're happy, safe, loved, and protected. What does Pal 2 want to say to my beautiful baddies right now? Ooh. Mm. Nine of Cups. You are wish fulfillment, okay, for somebody. But you know what's interesting? You see how they have all this pottery here in the background? All right. This, okay, this person, I feel like this person likes to mold, all right? Or maybe they're interested in you because they feel like they can shape and mold you into what they want, or this is what they do with partners, all right, here. But there's some type of energy on where when they come in, if they're able to kind of shape, mold, and manipulate a partner into doing what they say, doing what they want, then they kind of put them on the shelf. Okay. So I feel like what they want to say, they have a desire, but what is the intention behind this desire? You'll have someone come and say, yeah, I'm feeling you. I love you. They could be in love with your body. They could be very handsy, very sexual, very sensual. Okay, here. But what is the intentions behind them desiring? Yeah, the emperor. I said control. All right. This is somebody that wants to mold you and they kind of want to, will you let me do it? All right. Will you let me do it? It could be vice versa. There are some emperors that want to relinquish control. There are some emperors that, want you to kind of tell them what to do because they are in powerful positions. Okay. I'm hearing teach me by music, teach me how to love. Okay. So it's kind of a toss of a coin. You decide, how that resonates for you. If this was a controlling person, all right, and you kind of gave them shit, you provided challenges for them because you have strong independence and autonomy in who you are, all right, here. Or if you're a little like, I really don't know what they want. Some of these, if this is a powerful person, a business owner, or again, an older person, this emperor father like energy, again, just someone who wields a lot of control. They could want to hand some of that control over to you. They could want to defer, okay, a part of their energy, a personality for you to shape, or vice versa here. There's something about shaping, molding, and control. For some of you, I feel like it's you. You see how this ram is sitting at their feet? All right. For some, what they want to say to you right now is, if I choose you, will you do what I say? Can you just do what I say? All right. Some of these, this person wants worship. All right. Yep. And you're too smart for that. This feels like a little bit of a power. I feel like you're just too smart for this person. That could be the reason why they desire you. All right, here, but your intellect kind of is a barrier and a shield. All right, you're smarter than the rest. That could be why this person has specific, okay, interest in you. I feel like the others, they were able to kind of do this. You may know this, okay? You may know this, and that is why you put up such resistance. I feel like you see right through this person. I feel like you're not impressed. All right. This person could feel like you're cold, detached, very intelligent. All right. I feel like you question their motives. All right. Here, others of you, again, I just keep feeling this flipping of the coin type energy, where they want to bring you in because of your brains, because of your mind, because of your intellect, all right? But for some of you, it's because of the way you stand in your own power, that they want to be able to say, well, they're the reason behind why, you're successful in this and this and that. It feels like you're a trophy to this person, okay? Here, they want to let you know, they want to say, can you defer to me? All right. I don't necessarily know if this person is smarter than you, okay, here, but there's something about power and control. This could be behind the scenes, at home. Maybe you have all the power control. You tell them what to do. Maybe when you're in public settings, the power is deferred to them. There's something about power dynamics. All right. We got the full card. Yeah. Somebody may also want to start over, because I feel like, they may have made a bad impression. All right. Here. And maybe you cut them off because you didn't like the energy they were presenting to you. Someone could come to you and be like, listen, yeah, I'm a hard ass. I give people a hard time, cold and calculating, but I'm willing to listen. I'm willing to learn. Okay. Is what I am hearing for you, pal, too. Okay. This person may be willing to submit to you. Listen, I don't know everything. All right. I'm willing to learn. I'm willing to try. I'm willing to let you. There's something about teach me. Okay. Here, whatever it is, I'm willing to let you mold and shape me. But I feel like this is a powerful person, though, right? I didn't mean to give you that impression. Listen, I'm hearing like I'm listening now. I'm listening. I'm listening now. Okay. What would you have me do? I'm willing to learn. I'm willing to try. I'm willing to start out. Yeah, somebody doesn't want to be left out in the cold. Does not want to lose this opportunity of building a future with you. You may have saw something, may have caught your eye, or some type of, again, it's kind of like, why are you rude? Or maybe they did something and you didn't like the way they treated the waiter, or You didn't like the way they talked to, their mother, brother, cousin. There was something about them that turned them off. And this is a person who, again, is used to, their partners trying to get in proximity to them because of what they have, maybe their wealth, their status, and all of this. I feel like you're not impressed by this. You may even think they're a little brutish or a little archaic. All right, and therefore turn them down. I feel like there is a reversal of roles here where this is somebody that is used to making people bend to their will. But because of who you are, because of how smart, okay, that you are, because of your own independence and autonomy, all right, here, this is somebody that's saying, I'm willing to bend. Oh, you do the bending. I don't know why I heard that, but this is somebody says rather than miss the opportunity, okay, to build a future with you, I'm open to learning. They always say, don't think you're too grown to learn something for somebody. This could be somebody that's very stubborn, very controlling. And, but when it comes to you, you're able to say the words or say some things that cut this person down to size. All right. 21, 21. And where other people, okay, it may have enraged them, maybe it gets them broken up with or fired or whatever. There's something about the way you dole out, okay? I'm hearing penalties, okay? Like somebody feels penalized if, they don't come at you the right way, or somebody feels heavily scrutinized, all right? And the way you scrutinize this person has them looking at themselves. Again, they're used to people molding themselves to just to be in their company. And I feel like you gives a zero flying fucks. And matter of fact, you're like, why are you like that? You could be looking at them like, "Oh, all right," and that has this person thinking, "Well, mm, 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 God, maybe I should change. Maybe I should look at this. Maybe, all right." So this is what they want. Anything to bring them up out of the cold, okay, with you. This is something that's weighing heavy on their minds because it's almost like your opinion of them matters a lot, okay? And if you're looking at them, other people may be impressed, but if you're looking at them like, no, not a safe place, not a safe person, this person teach me what can I do to make you feel safe and secure. Somebody does not want to lose you, and if that means changing the undesirable things about them just to win you over, just to have you in their life, just to get you to say yes, just to keep you from walking away, some of this could be, again, all right, what this might hurt thing, a lot of you finally putting your foot down, a lot of you standing up for yourself, a lot of you drawing the line in a sand for just, maybe years or months or just dealing. How some people they be like, well, this is just me, deal with it. And you're just like, how about I not? Okay. For some of you, if you are in a marriage or a long term relationship, this could be you putting your foot down saying, if you don't change your fucked up ways, all right, if you don't stop trying to control me, if you don't stop basically being an asshole, I'm going to walk. All right. You need to change. We need to start over. All right. Or I'm just not doing this anymore. And you said it and articulated it in such a way that it scared the shit out of this person. They're like, yeah, I'm willing to change anything. Like, please don't leave me. That's what I'm hearing. Please don't leave me. Please don't leave me. Okay. Here, I feel like this may be the first time that you see true emotion from this person because they're so used to having control 24/24. But the thought of you walking away, you've had some type of awakening where you have snatched back your power. You have called them out on their shit. And you basically said, if you don't change, I'm leaving you. Or if you don't change, like, I don't date people like you. I don't date men who do this. I don't date, you look at, they have a history with exes or something like that. You have a bad reputation. I don't know. I'm not impressed. Okay. This is somebody that is willing to change just so they don't lose you. All right, here. Okay, let's get to pile number three. I love that. Put up or shut up. Okay, pile number three. We are on the 25. Oh, okay. Something may slip. Somebody may be trying to manifest you, or they don't want you to slip through the cracks, is what I am hearing. All right. What they want to tell you right now. All right. You may have been the one that got away. All right. You may have been the one that got away from this person. All right. They may have felt like you slipped through the cracks. Okay. What they want to say to you right now. They want you to come and see them. They want you to reach out. They want you to text them. All right. Here, Two of Wands. I heard, what you waiting for? What you waiting for? And then I'm hearing you're like, I don't know. I'm thinking. I'm thinking. Okay, here. If you are in separation with someone or you haven't talked to them for a while, one thing I heard is, you're not thinking of that person. That person is thinking of you. That person is pulling on your energy. So, with this particular deck, somebody could be, again, pulling on your energy. If you feel this overwhelming need, if you've been fine, and then all of a sudden you feel this overwhelming need to reach out, contact them. Somebody is trying to get you to make the first move to reach out. This could be at a distance. You guys could um uh be a long distance relationship, or again, you could be in separation. This person could be from a distance, but I do feel like this person wants you to make the first move. They want you to reach out. What's taking so long? Why aren't you answering? Why aren't you taking the bait is also what I'm hearing. So they could be messaging you, and maybe you're just leaving them on red. You could be deciding, if you're officially going to just move forward and move on from this person. Clarify the Two of Wands. What they want to say, yeah, you got them blocked. They like, damn, somebody could wake up and find out that they're blocked. Okay, here. All right. They're in their feelings about this. Okay. I'm hearing you're being standoffish. Why are you being so difficult? And I feel like you're saying because X, Y, like they know. They know. All right. They know that their actions have them, all right, in the doghouse. They know very well why you block them. They know very well why you're not fucking with them. Okay. Here. But I feel like your boundaries are stronger than they've ever been. Something happened, something went down. Okay, well, you are really standing on business. I'm hearing like this is the last time, or that was the last time, but they are heavily pulling on your energy. Okay, maybe even to get you to unblock them. Yeah, all right. Here is a lot of this pick a card is giving you ladies got that act right. Okay, you got that act right. Okay, where you are raising the level of standard, all right, required to even just be in your presence, all right. If you're not coming at me correctly, like you got some sense, you getting blocked, and somebody is just like, damn, when you gonna unblock me? When you gonna why you gotta be like that? And it's because they hurt you, okay? It's because of how many times they hurt you, how many times you may have taken them back. Not this time. Not this time. Okay, here. I feel like a lot of you are set on moving forward, but again, and even if you block them, they found a way, they calling you from a burner phone, they're reaching out, they're leaving messages, and you just looking at the phone like, because I feel like in your heart, soul, and spirit, there's something about just what they did and how it hurt you. You made up in your mind that you're moving on. It's kind of like once it becomes a self-respect, self-esteem type of deal, and then it's just like I can't even take you back if I wanted to. That's how dirty you did me. But they're just like, oh my God, please, like, please unblock me. Okay. Don't be like that. Don't be like that. All right. Here, yeah, you're rejecting them Four of Cups, this could be because maybe you caught them slipping, you caught them in 4K entertaining or texting somebody else. You could have seen something. I'm hearing for some of you, you were in their presence and maybe their phone went off, maybe they went up to go get something and you saw, a message on the phone or they're being weird, something about them being weird with their phone. You're with them and they're checking and then, putting it away and then it's ringing and buzzing again and they're checking and you're just like, you need to get that. And they're like, no, no, no. All right. Some of you, they got exposed for entertaining a third party. Okay, here. And once, I feel like there's just a level of I feel, okay, because my heart chakra is really activated here, pile three. They hurt you so bad. All right. When you found out that they were entertaining this person or these other people. There's something about you see how she's just kind of staring into the abyss. And I also feel like when you found out, or maybe you could have saw on the internet, or you may have seen like, oh, you're talking to them or you're treating me like this for that person. All right. It's something about the situation. You see how she's just kind of staring off, like something has you in disbelief, you know, here. And I feel like all of their old tricks to get you back, all of their old tricks, okay, here to usually I feel like they're usually able to kind of smooth their way. Not this time. They really, really hurt you bad. And you're just kind of sitting with it. And I feel like it's who, how they hurt you and who this third party is. They're reaching out. They're trying to apologize. And again, there's something, I feel like you're breaking a cycle with this person. All right. But something about this third party, something about who they were playing you for, how they were playing in your face. I heard like it disturbed my spirit. Like literally my heart chakra right now is just like, yes, like something about the way they betrayed you left you really broken. But yet this person is on the other side, right? And I still feel like despite the fact that they fucked up, they want you to reach out to them. It's like, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. And it's just like, you're not sorry because you did this not only once, not only twice, but three times. Like somebody is a repeat. Three cups. Somebody is a repeat offender. I feel like you're done. I feel like this person got exposed for not only it's one thing to cheat with like one person, but somebody was just like really, really for the streets. Like somebody got exposed how they were just out here outside. And I feel like whatever connection you have, you may have been this could be a situation where you really thought you were in an exclusive relationship with them. Maybe because of how you do your social medias, you're a private person, you're really not online, you're really, so they were kind of able to mask this or hide this infidelity from you because you're just, you're a very private person, you're not out there. But something happened to where I don't know if you got a woman to woman call or whatever, or the Holy Spirit was just like, look, okay, this third party activity, this infidelity, and this betrayal, okay, was put smack dab in your face. And it's something that just, again, I just feel like it sent you reeling. Something just, it shattered all the illusions. This person, they could be very charming, very suave. Always, oh, you're beautiful, you're amazing, you're the only one for me. Somebody painted this world, this fairy tale for you. Oh, I want forever. We're going to do this, we're going to do that. Selling you a dream only to have that dream shattered when you discovered they were telling this to everybody. Imma marry you, Imma this, and then you find out they're telling this to like, this is somebody's shtick to sell people a dream, and now this person is like, "Okay, okay, okay, I wanna come clean, I wanna tell you the truth," and you're like, "Just keep it." Something gets exposed, okay? This person gets exposed, and now it's like, they realized how bad they fucked up, and it's just like, "Okay, I wanna talk now, I wanna," and you're just like, "Keep it." And it wasn't even like, I feel like you guys made plans, you were supposed to get married, you guys talked about building a future, and the whole time they're in the background betraying you over some, like, little scallywags. You might have even said, "Okay, if you felt something or you built a relation." This wasn't even that, this was just hoes. This was just hoes. This wasn't even, somebody, that they had feelings for, or an ex that they, you found out they were cheating with an ex, but you know that they were dating for, 8 years or something like that. And so it's something like, it's like, okay, well, they have history. It's fucked up that they cheated on me, but I understand because they literally have history with this person. This isn't that. This is them building, planning a life, a future with you, telling you all these things only for you to find out that behind the scenes, they're just reckless fucking any and everything that will move. You're so fucking hurt. And it's just the idea. Again, this competition, all right? And I feel like people are talking about this, or maybe these girls, these third parties, all right? It's almost like, you know, you guys are on social media, maybe you have pictures and you got these hoes in the background saying, "Girl, if your girl only knew," by Aaliyah. You're devastated, okay? You're devastated. Now all of a sudden, this person wants to fight for you, fight for the relationship because they know. Again, you may have went through many cycles with this person, but now you are moving forward. All right, you're like, now it's a thing of, yeah, I need I need to love myself. Everything that you poured into this person, you made a decision to pour this into yourself. You may feel like you wasted a lot of time, you wasted a lot of energy. And I feel like it's the simple fact that it's like, I chose you. Okay. It's kind of gives me like this, you were somebody that let down your guard for this person. Maybe you didn't believe in love or relationships, but they came along telling you everything that you wanted to hear to get you to lower your boundaries, lower your resistance, get you feeling vulnerable. All right, here, just for you to discover that behind the scenes, they have all of this going on. I feel really sad for you. I'm sorry, Batty. Now all of a sudden, they can't sleep, they can't eat, they want to fight for you. "Please don't leave me, please don't." And you're like, "Yeah, I'm very much leaving you and them hoes behind here." And so now they're like, "No, you're my empress, you're my wife." For some of you, you can have kids with this person, all right? Them saying, "Imma make it right for you and the family." It's something about them promising you forever, just to leave your house and go be with the next one. Now they have all this energy. "You're my everything. You're my empress. You're my," I'll go to church. I'll do anything. You're just like, "No, keep it." All right. Here. So expect pile three with this person, okay, here, for them to be kind of pulling out all of the stops. You may have them blocked and all this and that. And they're going to be trying to find little clever ways to break, around the block, the boundaries, or whatever to get you back. I honestly feel like with this person, it's a game. All right. Here, but you're their day one, their bottom, or their top, or something like that. They're used to be able to get you back. Stand your ground, okay? I feel like you separating from this person is what will finally have give them like this dark night of the soul when they have truly lost you for good. There's something so unforgivable about this betrayal and infidelity. All right. You may have forgiven them before, and that could be it. The last time they said it was going to be the last time. And I'm gonna prove it to you because we're going to get married. And maybe for some of you, you had a baby and they're like, we're going to get married, we're going to be a family. And now you're realizing they did all of that just so they would always have access to you, just so they could kind of lock you down, but still do whatever the hell they wanted to do in the background. Some of you that's coming full circle that you were manipulating, or this person was manipulating you, promising you forever, kind of like dangling a carrot, but they had no intention of being faithful, of being loyal to you. They were kind of just telling you what you wanted to hear just so they could keep you in close proximity while they did all these things in the background. And I feel like your spirit guides and your ancestors stepped in and pulled the mask off, pulled the curtains down, and exposed the lengths and the length of how long somebody was really just doing you so dirty behind your back. And baby, I am so sorry. But please know they're about to pull out all the stops to try and get you back. I don't know if you're gonna hear them out or not, but I pray for your healing, Pal 3, because 4141, I can feel in the depths that they just really hurt you so bad and you love this person so much. And again, they the people that they were sleeping with were just dusty and dirty, and you're an empress. Like they couldn't even hold a candle to you. And that's what makes it so hurtful, because it's like, you betrayed me for this. It's not even like you betrayed me for your high school sweetheart, or you went back to your baby mom. You betrayed me for trash, right? That's the thing, but they're coming back to tell you something. I don't know if you're going to listen or not, but that is what I have for you. Okay. Let me know your thoughts down below. Of course, if you need a personal reading, reach out to me directly through email. Meet me over in VIP Patreon. Okay. All access here is where you want to be. That's how you make sure that you're everywhere I am. All right. Until next time, I'm wishing you healing, peace, love, and blessings. All right. It seems like a lot of you, again, just have people try you after breaking down your boundaries and barriers to get close, to get in proximity, just to do some bullshit. All right. We're going to do another reading to see what new love, what new energy is coming for you on the other side of these heartbreaks. All right. I love you. One.